Oh, good morning. Hello. Oh, good evening. Bloody hell. Where did you all come from? Oh, my word. I've been hearing a rumor. I've been hearing a rumor. I've been hearing a rumor. I've heard something interesting. I've heard someone has been talking about me. He woke me up from my slumber. Where's my funny pictures gone? Do 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 do. Well, before we do anything, I'm in the process of putting a video. There you go. I'm in the process of putting a picture together, and the thing is, it's going to be very interesting. Now, here comes a thing. Does anyone know where I've put the pictures? Because I can't find the bloody pictures. Please hold. Your call is important to me. Right. Anyway, so yeah. Old Flappy Gums, right, has decided to go live and has started accusing people of making threats. Okay. I mean, to be there we go. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest, shall we? Be honest, shall we? Who would? Yes, good afternoon. See, I'm doing this when people are awake. All right, let's be honest. Let's get a couple of things out of that. First of all, have you noticed how much effect we have on people when we're not even around? Have you noticed that? Have you noticed how much we affect people? Anybody? Has anyone noticed that? Yeah. The thing is, right, that a certain individual went into. I mean, I actually sat outside his stream because I heard what he was saying. So I went there to actually hear it for myself. But here's the thing. I think he's got bigger problems because I think he's upset a very large person. So, but anyway, this is what gets me, right? Only a week ago, this guy was going, "Oh, I am taking my mental health," and then plays a sympathy card, and then it sits on his platform and starts flapping his gums. And here's the funny part, David. Why are you talking about us? Why are you talking about us? We don't care about you. You're irrelevant, bud. You think you're relevant, but you're not. I mean, look at you. I mean, you guys go on and on and on about how many subscribers you got, how many followers and everything. Oh, right? You got 1,500. You're nobody. Maybe in 2015 you were probably somebody because they took your mugshot. I mean, you probably got like 10 minutes of fame there. I mean, you should be playing that. You should be putting, you know what, to get famous, do what President Trump, right? He put his mugshot on a T-shirt. But here you are milking it. You are milking this, right? Sorry, guys, I'm not looking at chat right now. Right? You are richly milking this shit to a point where the cow will sue you. I mean, how much do you want to get out of this? I mean, that's the question. Tell you what, let me talk to your lawyer. Right, you. Come here. That's me talking to your lawyer. Deuce, foreskin. Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, no. Let me burst his bubble. Burst your bubble. Yes. All right. Look at that. Congratulations for the anniversary to Deuce Foreskin and Tuma. Davai, Shikera, Davai. Sputnik, vodka, da. Now, seriously, you guys are absolute idiots. You are absolute idiots. You sit there and you want to attack people. Oh, and by the way, congratulations to the the motion to strike all this shit. And congratulations, you won one. Well done. 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 Oh, by the way, don't walk through a metal detector with that thing sticking out your lip. I'm surprised. I'm surprised you can talk. You're not talking like that. Right. Here's your problem. You sit. This is why I know. Right. This is why I know that you're all grifters. Actual fact, Skipper, you hit the nail on the head. This is why you're grifters. Now, I'm not a hateful person. I'm not a spiteful person. What I am is a person who brings truth and facts to this table. So far, all you're doing, you say that, like, what was it? You didn't, that, that you fucking turned on Slug. Do you know what? I've never seen someone turn so quick. 1 minute you're all buddies and you're trying to connive and burn. You're trying to plan all this shit. I mean, you can see that just from the emails. And then as soon as he turned his back on you, you turned on him like a bunch of fucking vultures. All right. And that's probably one of the reasons he hangs around real fucking people with integrity and ethics. Right. And he's doing the right thing. He's distancing himself. And the further he distances himself from all this shit and everything else, the better. Right. And it's already, I mean, the thing is, so many people going, hey, Skipper, hey, Spawn Trooper, do you know that the twins and the two fleas and fucking Dave and all these people are talking about you? Yeah, because haters, they will talk about you when they're behind you. Because you'll never see a hater or people like this in front of us. Especially not with me and Skipper. Especially not with me and Skipper. You'll never see any of these fuckers in front of us. That I can assure you of. Right, and it's always placed sympathy. They made threats. Oh, they made threats. No, we don't need to make threats, right? Because at the end of the day, you couldn't fight your way out of a fucking wet paper bag, even if you tried. That's if they could find one big enough for you. I mean, the fact of the matter that you sit there and you're now milking. You're now making merch with I plead the fifth. So technically you are mocking Lynette Preston. That's what you're doing. You're mocking her. And then you say you don't care. Or if I'm going to make something out of it, I don't care. Of course you don't care. You don't care. You don't care in the first place. So why would you care about anything else? Right, but you sit there and you want to fucking mock people? Okay. So does that mean we can mock you as well? Yeah, good. Well, we're not going to. Don't need to. Everyone already knows what our opinion is about you lot. And we don't need to. All right. I wasn't going to go live tonight because I want to spend some quality time with my beloved. Right, but my beloved is reading a book. And she doesn't really give a shit. And she just gave me the middle finger, which is an indicator she doesn't give a shit. So, and to be honest with you, fill your boots. Say what you want. But like I said, when it comes to me, I have proof. And I will put that proof up. Look, I've got proof that I can drive a Humvee. I got proof that I was in the British military. I've got proof, right, that I am a spaceman. I've got proof that I got my emergency fags with me if I need it. I got proof that I'm a wolf. I got proof that my lighters don't work. I got proof that I've gotten in here, that I got vapes. I got proof that I got tobacco. I got proof that I've got. Oh shit, that is dusty, isn't it? Oh fucking hell, I need to clean that up. Anyway, see, that's how. Oh shit, I do. I need to clean it up. How about that? Eh? How about that? What do you want one of them or that? Anyway, so you carry on flapping your gums. You give us more cred. And yeah, that's a very interesting comment that you say there about Bruce hiding again, and he's put his rent a bride. I mean, and the thing, oh, did you hear what Bruce said about me? Oh, fucking hell, you hear that? I chewed, I farted, and I burped all at the same. Oh, wait a minute. So I need to blow my nose in a minute. So let me ask you something, Bruce. Does Tamara not have a fanny fart? Doesn't her fanny fart? Huh? Or does she queef? Yeah, does it like that? Or when you go for a dump, doesn't your shit smell exactly the same as everyone else's? Or are you special? Are you special? Or do you get Jabba the Hutt Dave to come round and sort of wipe your ass for you? Right? Because he's sitting on his live stream right now, flapping his gums, giving it victim. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about him. I don't give a fuck about any of them. What I do give a fuck about is integrity, honesty. Right? Nothing so far, nothing, not one single shred of evidence has been shown. Where the money's coming from, where the money's gone to, what has been bought with that money, what is going on with the child that's on that property. Nothing. All I've heard is you guys go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. I mean, hell, even Jeremy Hells fucking pointed out who Nunya was. Oh, and that's another thing, Dave. If you are in the in crowd with them lot, I know for a fact that you know who Nunya is. LOL Nunya 1, aka Baby Killer Nunya, aka Christy Nunya, aka Tamara Matskin, shared an account with Bruce Matskin. And you know why I know that? Go and look at some of the comments from those different comments from Baby Killer, okay, and then from Nunya or LOL Nunya. Go and have a look at the comments, because you need to remember Tamara is a mathematics teacher. She's not an English teacher. She's definitely not from an English speaker or grammatic. Even I can't spell for shit. But I tell you one thing, right? You can tell the fact that two different people are using the same account. Just because I've been quiet and I haven't been doing a lot of videos and stuff like that doesn't mean I'm not doing anything. Ooh, scary. What's he been doing? What's Spawny Baby been doing? So yeah, before you start flapping your gums, Dave, all right, how about you fucking get yourself a tissue and wipe the shit off your face? Because that's all you've been talking lately. Now, here's the thing. If you want, here's one thing you have to understand, all right? I'm not monetized. So what do I gain from all this? Here's the question you need to ask yourself. You think the sun shines out your ass. You think you're such a intellectual, interesting person. But if people done some digging on you, right, irregardless of your brother, because you and your brother are, you're cut from the same piece of wood. You both have been arrested. You both had your mugshots taken. Luckily for you, the charges, I don't care about your brother, so I can't comment on that. But you, the charges didn't get a stick, because the person who pressed the charge against you was either too scared to fucking do something against you, or just didn't want the trouble because you're such a fucking Nancy. Yeah, you are a Nancy. You're a little girl's blouse. That's what you are. You go around bullying people, but as soon as someone who's actually got a pair of balls, yes, hairy ones, including a large man sausage, right, comes against you and starts talking, it's, oh, he's making threats. Oh, I'm gonna, and then what are you gonna do? False copyright strikes people? I mean, you taught Bruce quite well, actually. And I find it quite interesting, like, on Slug's video, he explains and shows everything that you've done and what you do and how you do it. And lo and behold, a day or a couple of days later, Megan Fox gets slammed with copyright. And it was from Bruce. And you go on about it like if it was your daily thing. You, sir, are a fucking coward. And now you sit on that little fucking horse of yours and you're trying to milk this whole situation of every single drop you can get out of it. And that includes the two fleas and Bruce and everyone else as well. But do you see Vet Nation doing that? No. He goes on about, he talks about designs, yes. And he's got every right to do so. But you guys are milking this shit like I mean, I would love to go to Austria. You probably might win the Guinness Book of Records if you went to Austria and milked cows there. You would win instantly. And here's the thing. Now I haven't here's one thing. I haven't looked at chat for 1 minute yet because I'm just focusing my attention to a picture. Because if I don't focus my attention to a picture, I may say things that I probably will regret. Like this. Why don't you get off your fat ass and go and start looking after yourself healthy? Why don't you go and get yourself your health sorted? Why don't you go and get your mental health sorted? Why are you sitting on a platform a week and a half late after you whining and complaining about your mental health and everything else? Right? You must think, well, a lot of people are thick and they don't see that because they got shit over their eyes, but not me, mate. And I'm not the only one who's noticed it. And now you're sitting there going, I plead the fifth, did merch. I'm going to do this merch there. You know that you're mocking Lynette Preston. You're making money out of her. Isn't that funny? Isn't that just fucking quaint? Okay, let's have a look at chat. Philip Matt, still can't find him. He disappears like a ninja. Oh, excuse me. Did I just burp? Oh dear. Oh my, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I am human. I am immortal. Well, I'm immortal. You mortals, yeah, you understand. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, hi, squids. Squid. Wilburns, hello. Sheena, hi. Nose picker, hi. Skipper, hey, how's it hanging? Moosey, hi. Cupid, someone made a death threat against him. Want to guess he is insinuating. Okay, who did it? Who made a death threat against him? And where's the evidence? Skipper, do you know anyone who made a death threat against him? Here's the thing. Hypothetically speaking, okay, everyone stop typing. Just stop typing for a second and just give me your ears. Not physically, but just give me your ears. Romans, hear me. Right? Monsieur. Well, anyway, listen, just stop typing for a second. Who in their right mind would even want to stand up, let alone waste any fucking energy thinking about doing anything negative towards him, let alone doing it? The guy is a waste of the guy's an oxygen thief, and he needs to fucking go into that forest, find that tree that is working really fucking hard to produce oxygen, and apologize to that fucking tree. And I mean profusely. He should bow and pray to that tree for the abuse of the oxygen. And then he abuses the copyright system because he knows it's automated. But what he doesn't realize is there are people, okay, who have direct contact to employees on YouTube. on YouTube. And if they suspect that someone is abusing the reporting system, they are in their full right to report that individual. And here's one thing you need, because I used to work on certain websites, and it was part of my job to investigate stuff like this. When the report, let me give you an example of what happens. A report comes in, then another report comes in, and then another one comes in, and then a premier website member comes. Let's take Squib, or let's say Skipper, and they come up and they leave a report. I will then read that. I go, oh, fucking hell, a premier member. Okay, then I will then contact my mods. I'm the supervisor. I'm the admin. I will then contact two of my mods. I'll say, right, I want you to go and check that person out, and I want you to go and check that other person out. And I will then deal with the premier member. I will then contact the premier member directly via phone, Skype, or Zoom and go, hey, what's the problem? They will then explain what's going on. Oh, really? Yes. Right. Okay. Writes that down. I pass on the information to one of the mods. I said, do me a favor, go and check this person, go and check this person, and tell me how many copyright strikes they made in duration, timing, and date. Good. Then I will look at the other people. Do you know how quick they can find out if you are abusing that system? And something else I'm not going to say it. It's not my place to say it. It's already been mentioned. To that dumb fuck who used the account Nunya, here's your problem. If hypothetically it goes legal, and I believe that certain information is already. Oh, hang on a minute. I need to have some of my alcohol. Hang on a second. I need to have some of my alcohol. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. 1 second. I need to. Baby, go and get me another bottle of Jack D's, please. I need a bottle of Jack D's, whiskey, and don't look at me like that. You know I don't drink. That's fighting talk, that. Oh, did you just give me another one? Oh, no, okay. All right, okay, all right. So, no, Squid, I don't want you to talk like that. No, don't talk like that. Okay, there's a reason. I'll tell you why. And by the way, there's my alcohol. There's my alcohol. Huh? There's my alcohol. Here's a word of advice. Here's a big word of advice. When you share accounts, all right, especially on YouTube or any other websites like YouTube, go drive down the road and use someone else's Wi-Fi, because then you'll have a different IP, especially when you log in on a different device. Because the thing is, if you log in on the same device, you'll have the same IP. It will give the device, and it will also even tell you the operating system. You guys are such fucking idiots. And Dave, you are you know what? You are worse than a slug. And no disrespect, Slug, if you listen to this. I think Slug should give you the name Slug, because no, you're a slime ball. You're an absolute slime ball. You know, you play the mental health card. You play the victim. You play all these little mind games. You sit on other people's platforms acting like you're such educated, talented. You're nobody. You're nothing. And the best part is, not one of us. He's been at work. I've been doing other shit. And none of us, we don't even have to talk about you fucking idiots. And you're talking about us. This proves categorically that you're lower than pond life. You've got nothing better to do. And the only way you're going to get views and you're going to make money and out of people is by doing what you're doing. Now, when I come live, I interact with the people in my stream. Oh, Wilman, hi. And Roy, and Squid, Skipper, and Squid again, and Skipper again, and Copper, and Paul, and Coop. Yo, Coop, how you doing, brother? All right. Hey, Coop, we need to talk. I may You know, hey Skipper, we need to talk to Coop at one point. I'll explain to everything. Tim, look, Tim, Dion. Hey Dion, how you doing? It doesn't matter if you use a VPN connection or not, or it doesn't matter, Dion. They'll still get your IP. All right, they'll still get information. Doesn't matter. You know, VPNs are not that safe. They're safe, but they're not that safe. But that's beside the point. And from what I've been gathered, they do have people who like to go sniffing after people's information. I mean, they got mine wrong multiple times. Tressa, hi Tressa, Granza, hi, hello, buongiorno. But yeah, Dave, stop trying to milk this. Stop trying to milk it, because you're a nobody. You and now the thing is, now I'm talking about you to you, right? I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. That's the best part. And just for the record, to you and everyone else who think that I drink, I am teetotal. And if you don't understand what teetotal means, that means I don't drink at all. No alcohol at all. All right? That's the last time I'm going to mention it. After that, you just have to fucking make your own shit up. Yeah, so, but to be honest with you, you're pathetic. You need to get out. You need to go and talk to your therapist. You need to get a life. And you need to stop acting like a complete prep. Because that's what you are. You're a complete pleb. As simple as. And if anyone disagrees with me and they think that I should be saying this, I get it. I appreciate that. And I respect your opinion. All right. However, when people sit on their platforms and they talk shit about people when they're not even around or they're not even doing anything, right? It's common sense, for crying out loud. How many times does this have to go on until people actually realize what's going on here? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, your honor, I'm not even fucking monetized. If I drink any more Dr. Pepper, I will fart. And we don't want that to happen because we'll get deuce complaining again. Suggesting that I'm a drunk and I'm not yet. I mean, over here, the thing is, it'll be just defamation of character. You know, it's basically saying something that's not true. Slander or defamation. Yeah. I mean, over here in the UK, it's pointless even thinking about. Now, if it was in regards of like a business or stuff like that, it's a different matter. You know, accuse me of being a drunk. Excuse me. I don't care, but accusing me of being a pig and burping and being a human being, yeah, guilty as charged, Your Honor. Guilty as fucking charged. I fart, I burp, I swear, you know, I smoke, I play with my hairy balls. I've got a large man sausage. You know, what do you want from me? Autobots, roll out. No, come back. Don't leave me alone with these people. Mama. You know, I mean, and this is it. This is it. And by the way, Skipper, come to Discord. Come. I bet people are going to sit there and go, oh, did you see his Discord? Oh, did you see all the channels? Oh, wow. So what they're going to do now, they're going to try and join it. Yeah, you fucking try and join that Discord. Huh. If you only fucking know, you will know. I can assure you. Because one thing I can assure you, we go through a vetting system, and the minute you come onto our Discord, and yes, we do have a tracking system on there, so we'll know who you are, right? We'll know instantly what your Steam account is, right? Because this group, right, has real people and real information in it. So come and play a game. I fucking dare you. You'll make my job easy. And it's all public information, by the way. So what was I going to say? Discord, copper-wise. Where are you, Skipper? You said so. So suggesting you're drunk would be defamation when in America, I'm not sure, but in the States, but over here, yes and no. Yes and no. I don't believe you do. They are just fishing. They can fish or whatever. They're not triggering me. Host. They're not triggering me at all. I'm just getting frustrated that they just keep on going on about the same shit and they're not changing their story. It's like a record with a scratch in it. You know, I would really appreciate they would actually put a little bit of effort into the shit they talk about me about. You know, and the same thing with Skipper as well. I mean, they don't even put any effort in it, and I think that a little bit. I find that's discriminating. That's discrimination. They could at least put a little bit more, you know, more emphasis into what they're saying about us. But they don't. I just feel my feelings are hurt. You know, got my feelings be hurt. Yeah, I know, Squid. That's the biggest problem. You know, for me to actually give a shit, I need to be triggered. But to get triggered, I need. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work that much. No. My grandbaby, I can assure you, that's good to know, Victor. Thank you very much. And I hope the. Yeah, good. Okay, so as long as they're, you know, there's the picture. I'll be what the wolf, the ones with the wolves on that. Yeah, sugar-free A&W root beer for me. Look at you, posh git, Mr. Coop. Want to play a game? Oh, you watched war games? Yes. Yes. They AVA. They wouldn't be able to survive the game we play. Even if it was via Zoom, they would get I refuse to give them a view. I mean, this is for months or for weeks. Every time they talk, it's all about views, it's about subscribers and stuff like that. How about the content? What about the people who come into the stream? What about Hose Picker? What about Maxler? What about the Wilburns? What about Veteran? What about Skipper? Where is Skipper by? Is he fucked off again? Right? What about Gary? What about Roy? What about Sienna? What about all these people who sit here and they have interaction? They talk to each other. They talk to the host. What about those people? But as soon as you give them money, or as soon as you drop a couple of bucks, it's like, oh, Veteran Affairs, hi, thank you, darling. And then you want to milk it by fucking start. I mean, my merch, really? Ali Riddle, yeah, hi. You want to start selling merch with the plead the fifth on. Use your own material. Why? I mean, are you going to give every single penny that you make on that merch to Lynette? You watch. I'll bet you any money he'll say that now. All proceeds of the merch will be going to Lynette Preston. Every time Skipper or me say something like that, or we bring a topic up like that about them, a day or 24 hours or a couple of days later, they then start talking about it. When I started talking about him being married for 24 years, what happens a couple of days later? He talks about being married for a couple of. I'm a bit ill, and I'm life, but I'm still a bit ill. It makes my ears bleed. All right. You know, I'm ill, and I still go live, and then he wants to question my orifices. You know, I mean, come on. And the fact that you accuse people of threatening you. Hey, Dave, what do you do on a daily basis when you're on your platform? Indirectly. What do you do? What about the two fleas? What do they do on their platform indirectly, under their breath? I know his information. When it came to Patty, I've got all her information. Every single person that's been mentioned on that platform or on yours, at some point, one of you has turned around and said, "Oh, I've got all the information." Because you got bearded, whatever the fuck his name is, and Fubar running around thinking that they're fucking God knows who. But they don't realize they're already being watched and have been being watched for multiple fucking weeks now. And they are making mistakes. So before, okay, I know. Kiss. Don't threaten me with that. Don't threaten me with a good time, woman. Anyway, you know, let's put it this way, if I really wanted to, and I mean this, if I really, really wanted to, I could bury you, Dave. And I mean that. I could bury you with the information I got. And some of this information is not even public. Some of this information has actually came by, this has been come by a couple of sources who actually know you, and one of them actually knows you in real life. But I'm not going to use it. You know why? Because I've got integrity. I mean, maybe because you're so young, you probably don't. And you don't understand the difference between honesty, integrity, and ethics. And I get that. You're young. But here's the thing. You need to make sure you know who you hang around with and who you talk to. And that doesn't, and for Robbie, and for Bruce, and for Tamara, and Kendra as well. You need to be careful who you talk about when you've got other people around you. You need to be very careful because sometimes you don't know who you're talking to. You've got multiple people contacting you, multiple people contacting them. Everyone's talking with each other, but there's one thing you forget. All it takes is one person to pass on any information that you guys are talking about. That's all it takes. And no matter what security you implement or how you fucking protect yourself, or you try to hide red herrings, or you try to hide disinformation, who says that we're going to use it? But here's the main thing. We don't give a fuck about you guys. It's not about you guys. But you've made it about you guys. Hey, Jen. How you doing, darling? Hi, Gary, by the way. I forgot to say hello to you. It's not about you. It's about Lynette Preston and John Cook. John Cook's behavior, using the pew and his illegal acting dealings, the way he's behaving, and Lynette Preston abusing the system, and probably on receipt of monies that she needs to register. And let's put it this way: if someone has donated 6, 7, 8,000, I don't know how much was donated. So you're talking that she's probably now definitely reached $10,000. She has to, that needs to be declared to the IRS. I'm sure it does. Does it? Anybody? Anyone got any input on this one? You know, isn't there after a certain amount you have to report it to the IRS? So that's another problem you guys need to fix. But here you are, Mr. fucking Jabba the Hutt. Look at me. You walk through a metal detector and get fucking stopped. Here you are trying to make money off Lynette Preston of what she said. I plead the fifth. She pleaded the fifth. Do I need to say any more than that? Do I even have to say anything more than that? Do I? I mean, it's already been proven. It's already been proven that you are a hypocrite. It's already been proven that you will use any type of excuse to get the attention. So here I'm telling you, right? Stop putting my name in your mouth. And that goes for everyone else. Stop putting veteran nation in your mouth. The less you do it, the less attention you get. The less attention you get, the less we need to dig about you and find out shit about you that, you know, would make you a little bit embarrassed. Okay? Because here's the mistake you're doing. What you do, you're giving us ammo. Every time, like me, Skipper, and other people, we can sit on his stream and have a good laugh, have fun. You don't like that. So then you go and flap your gums like 3 days ago, like Bruce. Oh, I'm Bruce. I'm coming for you, sunshine. You think it's funny if a child chokes, right? And the same goes for you, Dave. You think you even, you know, you even said, oh, is it for the views, analytics? Is it for the analytics, is it? You think it's funny, Dave? Yeah. But only a week and a half ago, you were going, oh, I stopped taking my mental health medication. I started taking my medication. I have mental health, playing the mental health card. That's despicable. Absolutely despicable. There are people out there who need every bit of support they can get due to mental health, regardless male, female, or whatever. And here you are on your fucking platform abusing that. You, sir, should be ashamed of yourself. But then again, I doubt very much you'd actually fucking understand the difference between ashamed and totally inappropriate. And then you fuckers go and sit on your platform and you attack a stay-at-home mother and her child who's got nothing to do with this, but you now dragged that woman and that child into this. So I'm going to give you two choices. You can make an apology and move on and never mention it again. Or you can make an apology and just stop talking completely. Because every time you open your mouth, all you're doing is making it worse for yourself. Because all this, at the end of the day, when this court case is over, and I've got a funny feeling this court case is going to be coming sooner than people think. This is just my personal opinion. When this court case is over, that's when all the fucking small things happen. Because right now, right, everything is being prepped for the big one. But the small ones, and if you think you're going to walk away with this unscathed, without a lawsuit on your heels, Jabba the Hutt, aka Dave, or do you want me to call you Michael? What do you want? How do you want me to address you, Dave, Michael? What do you want? All right, let me know. Yeah, you're not blocked. Yeah, but let me know. But here is a word of advice: keep us out of your fucking mouth. We don't care. Right? We've already proven you guys wrong in so many different levels. It's becoming boring. You need to amp up your game, guys. Come on. Because you got so boring. Because me and Skipper the other day, we were chatting away. Next to know, someone came and, oh, by the way, talking about you. Oh God, what are we gonna do? Let's all hide. Let's turn off the light. Let's go and sit in a corner in a fetus position and protect ourselves from the bad people. Oh dear. Oh. That's as simple as it is. Leave fucking people alone. You want to make money out of this? You want to get views out of this? Then you go and sit on your platform and talk through your fucking ass. I don't care. Right? If you want to make merch and milk the crap out of this, and also milk Lynette Preston out of whatever, and then not even turn around and say, all proceeds will go to Lynette, which you didn't say. You even said, well, well, if I do that and people don't like it, well, that's tough. And then someone came in your stream, right? Oh yeah, by the way, I just went, yeah, people come in your stream, and then Fubar kicks them out. You're a hypocrite, dude. Oh, by the way, prepare yourself. I'm about to blow my nose. Oh, wow. Look at that. Hey, Bruce, come and check this out. Wow. That's big. That's nearly the same size as your snout, Bruce. Any bigger, could use it as a lifeboat from the Titanic. But anyway, we digress. So yeah, stop thinking that we threaten people. We don't threaten people, right? There's a complete different type of terminology that military personnel use than civilians do. And let me explain something to you. Right? Military personnel don't threaten people. Or anyone who's a vet doesn't threaten people. We have no need to. Just our presence is enough to incite fear. Yes. No, I'm joking. No, we don't do that. I think you got the wrong strain there, right? And removing a missing turtle by honking your hooter. Yes, I did find a small turtle. Unfortunately, the turtle was already unalived by the pressure of my blowing. Right, so yeah. I do apologize about this, everybody. You know that I'm not like this. I usually quite got good sense of humor and everything, but I just needed to get that message across. That I don't even have to lift a finger, and you can get under these people's skin. You can affect them. You can trigger them, and then they sit on their platform and they talk, and it really hurt my feelings. And I just wait, what? Okay, cheers, thanks. Seriously, come on, for fuck's sake. Yeah, one of these idiots is a freaking professional catalog wife. The other one is a fucking lawyer, and then we got two fucking couch dwellers. Do you know what? We should call them chuds. The two chuds of the pod. And chud, I used to call people if they were shitheads. I used to call them chuds. Oi, chud, get here! And chud stands for chemical humanoid underground dweller. It's actually from a film from 1978 or 83, one or two. Right? And it was about chemically altered homeless people who lived in the sewage because there was a company that threw sewage under them. Right? You should check it out sometime. It's good horror. That's what they are. They're chuds, or they're grifters. Chuds or grifters. Grifters, chud grifters. There you go. Right, AVA, Skipper, if you're still here, let's design a T-shirt. Fuck it. If they're going to milk it, why don't we? Let's milk it. Yeah. Two hacks in a sack. Oh, Jesus, Tim. Do I have to send you to your room without dinner? Why do I ever get a feeling this is just you warming up? Jesus Christ. Every time you're funny, Tim. Love you, man. Love you. But anyway, bloody hell, I've said all that in 50 minutes. Wow. That was 50 minutes worth of talking. Wow. What a waste of time. I'm never going to get that 50. Well, I know the only thing that hasn't wasted is everyone that's in here. Everyone is in here. And guys, I know that you fleas are out there. I know you chud buckets are sitting out there. I know that, Dave, I know that you've got your minions sitting out there. And do you know what? I don't really give a fuck. I really don't. But do me a favor. Grow up. Get a life. Go and talk to your therapist. Stop using the platform. Stop abusing the platform. And just, you are 1,590 freaking subscribers. I'm going to be you now for a second. 1,500. Okay, you've grown by about what? 500? Probably a little bit more by covering all this. But how many have you lost? How many people have got sick and tired of you going on and on and on and on and on and wait, what? I'm awake. What happened? Who? Where? What? Where am I? Oh yeah, and on, and on, and that's what it's like. You're just a drone, dude. You're just a drone. But anyway, well, thank you very much, Sheena. I love you too. Hands but hands above the waist, hands above the waist. And I appreciate everyone who comes in, because one thing I've learned from going live, the one thing I've learned is that basically these people don't like people like me. They don't like people like Nation. They don't like people like AVA or Squid. They don't like people like us. And the reason being is because they can't, they just can't deal with the challenges they've got. Al Walker, it's not a fight. I don't see this as a fight. If this was a fight, trust me, I wouldn't be as nice and kind as what I'm saying at the moment. I wouldn't be here. I would not be politically correct. That I can assure you of. And even if it was a fight, they wouldn't know how to fight. They like for weeks they've been flapping their gums and nothing. The only time I've seen any type of evidence or any type of proof of anything is when they put the documents up that they've been given by foreskin, by horse nose. That's the only time, right? I've seen anything. They've shown no evidence whatsoever, right, of being down in Lotter Creek or fence panels or whatever. They haven't shown any evidence of the monies that's been given to them. But I tell you one thing, what they have done is gave a lot of other people a lot of legal evidence. Oh, is that so? Oh, that's such a lovely anybody against them or for Jeremy, they will fight with their allies. What allies? People who are easily misled, and I don't say that hatefully. I don't say that in a hateful manner, but there are a lot of people who are very easily misled. Now, I don't really give a shit if people. You know what? I wouldn't care if there was one person in here or 100 people. What I do care about is that there are genuine people in this stream sitting in where you are now, right? And you can have a discourse with. You can communicate with. You can you can chat with. Yeah, every time I've been live, I've had people in here, and it's always the same people. And we've had a lot of fun. We've had a lot of communication. We've had back and forth. We've had, questions have been asked, answers been given. I've asked questions, they've answered. You got AVA, and you got Skipper, and you got Squid, and you got everyone else. It's been like a normal. It's like going into a cafe and sitting down, and then suddenly everyone's talking about the same topic. And then suddenly you've got like a whole cafe talking about the same thing. That's what this is like. But you don't see that in their streams. You see all this hate, all this, yeah, they said this, they did that. And let them do what they want to do. Let constructive, positive vibes not be, overthrown by darkness and sadness and icky type of fucking behavior. Because they're not worth it. The only reason I haven't really laid into Dave is because I know he's got mental health issues. That's the only reason. That's the only lucky card he's got for him. Because I don't pick on people who have got weaknesses, or I don't go after people. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't go after people who've got a weakness, and he's got a weakness. And it wouldn't be fair. It would be like taking candy off a child, and I'm not like that. Yeah, the truth. Yeah, the courtroom. I mean, I can put evidence up that will only show what I'm showing. Right? There's. I mean, from everything that I've shown and everything that I've proven about Bruce and about everyone else, is not even a percent. Is not even scratching a surface of 1%. of what is going to come out in court. If these fucking idiots, if Dave and the two fleas and everything, if they think, no, that's okay, Squid. All right, if these people, right, think that they know everything, they have not even a clue. They're not even at the surface yet. This has been going on over 2.5 years. The evidence and the stuff that people don't even know about, when that court case goes off, I can assure you they're not going to know what's going to hit them. Because I've seen court cases like this here in the UK. Actual fact, I had the pleasure just once in my entire career to go to the Old Bailey, and luckily we were not used as witnesses. But I can assure you that they have no clue what they're walking into. And the thing is, Lynette and John and their entourage, or whatever you want to call them, had every opportunity to deal with this and deal with this in a way that wouldn't have got to this. But they refused to follow the instructions from the TRO from Ohio. You know, they basically didn't give a shit about the cease and desist. They are basically the thing is, every time I talk about them too, every time as a father, right, every time I talk about them too, that child just pops up in front. I can see that child in front of me smiling. And as you noticed, right, you got Dave going on about this Christmas thing. And the reason they're doing it, because they want conflict. They want confrontation. I know what they're going to do. There's going to be confrontation down in Otter Creek this Christmas. I'm calling it right now. I know that for a fact there may be confrontation in this Christmas, because if those two idiots decide to take people down there, right, and people, the way they already conduct themselves and behave the way they behave, there is going to be confrontation between people. And I'm calling it today. I'm telling you right now, there is going to be confrontation, because you know it is. You know it's going to happen. And they're going to say, no, nothing will happen. But no. The innuendos, the crap they've been saying, the way they've been, fluffing it up about there's going to be a big thing going on down, for one child. And the thing is, Jeremy and George have never refused that child to go to that Christmas do. It's Lynette and John who are not welcome. That means anyone, the Harley sisters, anyone can go, hey, Lynette, I'll take Harley to the Christmas do. And the reason she won't let that happen is because she wants full control of everything. She wants to be in control of everything. That's probably why she was married 7 times, and that's probably why she got divorced 7 times. And the only reason John Cook is staying with her is because he can't cook. And the thing is that he would just end up fucking drinking himself, unalive, or he'll just starve. That's the reason he's still with her. That's my theory, because he can't cook for shit. And he probably doesn't even know how to use a microwave. Well, I mean, on this, Al Walker, on this occasion, they better do something about it, because the thing is, they're part of the issue. They're part of the problem. Had they have done, if the Levy County Sheriff's Department, I'm gonna remove Corporal Gregory from this, because he has done his job, and I think someone else another person has done. But at the end of the day, Levy County Sheriff's Department, if they'd have done their job, and the CPS, if they would have done their job from the get-go, and they would have upheld the what you call it, the what you call it, they would have upheld their they would have done their job, 98% of this would have never happened. It would have never happened. John Cook would have still been in jail. Yeah, and Lynette would have been getting the help, psychological help that she needs, and also help around the board, because that's what she needs. But the thing is, she ended up causing this situation, and they're making out that she never did anything wrong. 70 plus. I mean, what proof do you need? Either you live in a fantasy world, or you're delusional, or both, to not see what that woman did. And look, at the end of the day, right? She's a human being, yeah. But that fucking, her behavior outweighs her being a human. Because no human being would conduct and behave themselves the way she does. She'll say 1 minute, "Oh, don't take pictures of my daughter, da, 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 da." But she'll take them to the flea fair, or the fair flea, or whatever it's called, right? And let her sit there amongst other people being filmed by Thomas Collins, whose father is in jail for SA. His father is in jail for SA. Do research, check it. All right. Not saying that he's got anything to do with it. I'm just saying. All right. But she's saying that like no one can go near that child. But yeah. And that like, recording her child, video recording her child. But she'll use the image of her child to try to milk money out of people, so she can go and put, American stickers on her car that she's still paying off monthly, on a monthly rate, because that car is worth nearly $60,000. So you tell me, some people, some of you people sitting outside, you think you're so fucking clever, huh? You sit on both sides of the fences, but no one's got the fucking balls to, on either side, no one's got the balls to go, do you know what? You may have a point there. But when we go quiet and we don't, and we, like, I'm saying this right now, I bet you any money those idiots are going to talk about tonight. They're going to go, "Oh, he was whinging and complaining." No, I wasn't whinging and complaining. I'm just letting Dave know that he's a fucking idiot and that he needs to get a life and needs to stop playing. He needs to stop using this mental health card. He needs to get help. Simple. Yeah, and then he's milking the whole thing. I mean, I bet you any money he'll retract his comment and then turn around and say, "Oh, yeah, some of the proceeds will go to Lynette, or all the proceeds will go to Lynette." Yeah, I doubt very much he's going to say that. 0000. Horse picker, who are you talking to? Host picker, who are you talking to? Exactly, Squid. Exactly. Oh, there you go. Because I was just going to say 000. Yeah. Right. Here's the problem, Slug. Now I know that you can hear me. I know that you listen to me. Angie, hi there. Right. Hey, Slug. Slug. I know you can hear me. Here's a challenge to you, Slug. Let me go and make a coffee. Here's a challenge for you, Slug. How about you give us the rest of the stuff that you haven't shown people? And just for the record, no, he didn't discuss anything in the background. And no, he didn't, this is not me trying to entrap him. But I know for a fact there's more than he has shown. I know for a fact. It's what you call an insurance policy. No. I don't give a fuck about Dave. Dave is nothing. But he's part and parcel of this. The fact that he's actually trying to milk it by doing the merch thing. I mean, I don't mind him, flapping his gums and all that, but trying to fucking milk this for his own benefit. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't needed any more proof than that, then turn off your internet. Cut off your internet. Leave your house, get your backpack, put some kit, sleeping bag in a tent, and go and live in the forest. Stay away from the internet until you see a red flare. That means everything is done and you can come back. Yeah, you may not slug, but other people do. But no, I mean, you just keep on keeping yourself. Yeah. Oh boy. Sometimes. And you know what I find quite funny? Is that other people are starting to fucking come to the surface. And that's the best part. I've had people contact me, right? And some people think that I'm they think I'm an idiot. But here's a bit of a word of advice. Watch your tone. Well, my mic keeps on going funny. Yeah. It's probably the internet connection to the former colony over there. Or it's probably because I'm sitting a little bit far away from it. How about now? How's that? Is that better? All right, Slug, you take care, mate. It's crackling. Oh, well. Not much I can do about that. It's crackling, is it? Is it crackling? Is it still crackling? I don't sound like a robot. Good. Right, now I sound like a robot. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. Watch this. Right. Watch this. 79 people in here. 55 likes. Watch what I'm going to do. Watch this. I'll be right back. Is it crackling? Watch this. Be ready.